And I know you can't be here in the physical, but I do invite you to be here in the spiritual. So, light a candle or whatever you gotta do. So you will be here with me tonight. I need to have a very good connection with you. Psychically. Blessed be. But hey, isn't that fun? In my head, a picture of your bedroom. A diagram of your room substrate. Be connected with you. I'm in the temple of Pan.
Temple of Pan the Pizza. Let's go, pepperoni. Sausage.
So you will be here with me.
And if you forget the extra cheese, I will fucking kill you.
Tonight.
Triple cheese.
The moon is full and the stars are aligned and the sky is an eerie black. It's the night of the biggest vampire on the hunt, on the attack. He spreads his wings as he takes from the air like smoke from a roaring fire, salivating for a little slice of that sweet carnal desire. On your marks, get ready, set, go! On your marks, get ready, set, go!
Live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is T and what is going on with this? God damn it! Is it not working? Why
If I'm not
can
working,
I not get?
I can hear the music.
Oh, good.
Let's get
All
on with the
right,
show.
live from Las Vegas, Nevada, and the Pacific Northwest of the United States of America. This is the one and only T. W.O. Stone Rooney, baby. We are here live.
Where once again, Indian.
And we are too
cut the
stoned.
music.
I am Johnny.
And I am Marco, and Johnny is not too stoned to operate the board, at least not yet, which means we are miserably failing.
It's just every once in a while we get a little bit of a rough start, but we're started, bro. We're here. We're here to entertain the folks.
Indeed, indubitably, including Pause Reality here, who has flooded the chat with pizzas after we talked about ordering pizza, which, damn, I really want a pizza right now. Makes me wish I wasn't in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in the woods.
Oh, that sucks. And it sucks that what is this thing of the pizza places closing early now?
Dude, no. As somebody who works at a fast food place, no motherfucker wants to stay until like 2 in the fucking morning just to sell pizzas to drunk people.
I know, but that's like when people want pizza.
I know, I understand, but nobody wants to deal with that shit.
I mean, what psycho is going to get pizza for lunch?
Well, some places have those options where you can get like slices of pizza or like the calzones or whatever the fuck, I remember I must have seemed like a fucking psychopath because I remembered back when I was almost 300 pounds, I used to, because I would work night shift, and so I would purposefully like leave my work and go out of my way to go to a fucking pizza pipeline just to get their garlic bread, and that was it. I would show up at like fucking 1 in the morning and just order their garlic bread and pay for it and leave. And I must have seemed like a fucking psychopath to them because I was like stone sober the whole time. Just like, yep, I'm here for my garlic bread. I'm just here to munch on some bread.
Yeah, I used to go to the Little Caesars and just get the crazy combo, the breadsticks and sauce, because their pizza's straight up garbage.
Yeah, but that crazy bread, though.
Oh, it's the best. I used to eat that for lunch, but I don't see people slamming down an extra large pizza for lunch and then going back and being productive at work the rest of the afternoon. Pizza's like kind of,
unless you count the people who work from home.
Yeah, I mean, after eating a pizza, I'm ready to not do anything.
Yeah, dude, I'm taking a nap. Fuck that. I'm not going to work. I'm not doing shit.
I would never eat pizza before going out at night. Number one, you can't get drunk.
No, it would just soak up all that shit.
And every fucking night, I swear to God, it's almost every night. For the past week, I run out of options, and I got a fucking Domino's sitting in front of me again. And I hate Domino's, but there's nothing else. It's Las Vegas, for fuck's sakes.
Seriously, how is Domino's the only option at 9?
I mean, you got that other place that made me completely sick. I can't remember the name of it. Pizza's bad. The pizza game it's in trouble right now.
It really is, and that's a shame. And I mean, there is a pizza place that's like, I mean, it's a ways away from me, but it's one of those like gourmet pizza places, where it's fucking overpriced as shit.
Oh yeah, they got to they got to burn the fuck out of it in an oven. It's all burnt. Yeah. You're like, it's burnt. You're like, yeah, that's the way you like. I'm like, who likes burnt pizza? Apparently everybody except me.
Yeah, apparently everybody, and I'm the crazy one because I don't like my crust to be crunchy like a cracker.
I really don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't want goat cheese on my guy. I want mozzarella. Okay?
I just want a goddamn pizza, cheese, tomato sauce, pepperoni on some bread, for the love of God.
No, make a crust that it doesn't taste like cardboard. I mean, come on, it's not that hard. Coming from a guy, have you ever made a pizza at home that was good? I mean, it's okay, but like I got to start serving this to people good, ever.
I don't know about I got to serve this to other people good, but it was edible.
It's edible, but I mean, you cannot make a good pizza by yourself. It's impossible. I don't care who you are.
It takes so much fucking practice to knead the dough, which I think is partially why Domino's is such shit, is because they have people back there who have no idea what the fuck they're doing, so they're just like, yeah, that looks good enough.
Yeah, well, Paz says he eats a whole goddamn He eats the whole goddamn pizza for lunch, and he loves it burnt. Well, I guess I'm in the minority.
Me too, apparently.
Why is the chat being cut off on the HDMI? Huh.
The what?
It's like the chat's getting cut off on the TV feed. I don't even think anybody watches it on the TV, but now you can get a Rumble. You can get the Rumble app for your television. A lot of people don't understand that.
That is pretty cool.
My dream came true. As a child, I always wanted to have my TV show on television, and guess what? It's there.
Yeah, you can have it's your own TV show anytime you want. You could even trick a bunch of ladies with it. You just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a TV star. Yeah, look, I'm on TV. See?"
Yep. I'm like the public access guys from back in the day.
Yeah.
So
except you got out ahead because you're doing this for free. You didn't have to pay them.
No, thank God.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, speaking of pizza tonight, I got duped
again
by Jimmy John's.
What does that have to do with pizza?
They have a toasted pizza sub now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they have toasted sandwiches now. I never thought I'd see the day where they would have toasted sandwiches, but goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, let's not put any flavor into the sandwiches. Let's just toast them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know. I mean, I just said I don't want a full pizza tonight. I want to eat a little light. I'll try the new pizza sub. I'll try anything that says pizza on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just assumed there'd be pepperoni on it, right?
Well, I mean, I assumed it would be like the stuff that would be on the, what is it, the Italian nightclub? Like, I imagine it would just be the Italian nightclub, but with tomato sauce and cheese, right?
Well, there's two of them. There's the Italiano it's basically a slim 5 or a number 5.
Right.
With pizza sauce on it.
That's the most half-assed thing I've ever heard.
And then I ordered the one, I thought it was just pepperoni. It looked like there was pepperoni, but it was just bread, cheese, and sauce.
Fucking what madman is running Jimmy John's? Well, I guess it's one of the Jimmy John guys, right?
Yeah, that prick that hunts elephants or whatever.
Yeah, that dude.
And I'm like, I take a bite. I'm like, oh, there's no. I'm like, where's the pepperoni? I go online. I'm like, it's supposed to have pepperoni. No, it's just cheese. It's just a big hunk of cheese on some bread with some sauce on top of it.
That is, and I'm saying this as somebody who's worked for Jimmy John's twice. That is the most half-assed shit I have ever heard in my life.
I mean, why can't you're gonna put a new sandwich out? Order some fucking pepperoni. How hard is it?
You literally have pepperoni. Just, it's not that fucking hard. Holy shit! I would have slapped pepperoni in there out of spite. Holy Jesus Christ!
God damn you, Jimmy John's. That's it. I'm done. Never again. Between that and your shitty over fucking syrup Coke and your fucking shitty cookies that are so hard that you can't even chew them, to your dry ass bread that you need to get an extra set of teeth to chew through. Fuck you, Jimmy John's.
Your bread is only good for feeding pigeons.
Half of them don't even want it.
No.
But then I worked with some psycho that would go to Jimmy John's and just buy the bread.
I mean, if you're making sandwiches at home and you need to save some money on bread, that's a good way to do it, I guess. But there's
the
better options,
sucks.
my man.
I know. There's way better. I go to the store and get a better bun than Jimmy John's. So now I'm fucking starving. I'm hungry because I forgot how small their sandwiches are. 8 inches. And by the way, that sandwich was $13.
Yep.
For bread and a hunk of cheese.
Yeah, no wonder you got that sandwich made in 1 minute because there wasn't shit on it.
God, fucking Jimmy John's. What a joke. Should have just ordered the goddamn pizza. I'd have some during the show and after.
While we're talking about sandwich places, one of my Aussie buddies informed me of something interesting. Is that apparently there's a news report that has come out that said that there is a chemical that is found in Subway bread that's also found in yoga mats.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Why? Why do they need to put preservatives into bread that they're freshly baking every day? It's not like they're pulling it out of a bag.
Think about it. The reason why they brought that out is because if it has the same chemical as the synthetic shit that they use to make yoga mats, then it gives it that squishy consistency when it's baked fresh.
For fuck's sakes! But why are you killing us? For consistency. I mean, at what point do we finally stand up and go, you've been killing us for 100 years to make money? And how much are they saving with that? Maybe 8 cents a loaf? You know what I mean?
Dude, I have no fucking idea, man. Once you get past the level of like running the store, that's a level that I do not fucking mess with, and I don't even want to comprehend, because that's the level of like where you have to just not give a shit about people eventually, you know?
Well, I know, speaking of sandwich shops, Joe DeRosa, the comedy guy, comedian, I guess is the word I was searching for. Same difference. He owns a sandwich shop.
Sure, why not?
And he goes, every time I ate a goddamn sandwich from any of these places, I got a stomach ache because of the cheap wheat that they're using in all this. He uses European wheat that, by the way, people with gluten doesn't bother them.
I've heard that, yeah.
So he uses European wheat in his bread, and he says it costs him literally 3 cents per loaf extra. And he goes, "There's no sandwich better than that." And he goes, "The meat's all the same. It doesn't matter. It's the bread."
Well, the sandwich is like 90% bread.
Fucking true yoga bread.
True yoga bread, yeah.
I do like Subway's bread. I'll give him that, because it's basically a donut.
Dude, if I went up to a Subway and I said, "Yeah, I want that sandwich on Italian urban cheese," and the guy behind the counter was like, "Okay, but just so you know, I rubbed my balls on it," and I said Italian urban cheese, motherfucker, let's go.
Yeah, don't give me none of that wheat bullshit.
Don't give me that shit.
They got the good bread at Subway, but the horrible meat.
Yeah, and then it turns out even the bread's terrible.
And then, Jimmy John slices their meat so fucking thin.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I just wish we could get back to having a good meal somewhere.
Oh, man, when I used to work at Jimmy John's, I remember that there was this one manager that we had where literally his entire fucking job for hours on end was to run the slicer. Just slice meat for hours. This motherfucker was a manager.
Did you ever see the movie The Wrestler?
Not in a hot minute, but yeah.
He made him slice meat all day one time, and he said, "Fuck it," just threw his hand in there. "I want the workman's comp. Can't do this anymore."
Yeah. There was a couple of times where something like that happened accidentally, of course, not on purpose, where like someone almost lost their finger one time. I was like, that was fucking wild.
I don't know. It's just, if you're making fresh bread, it's not that hard to make it, with real ingredients, right?
Well, it's the thing that I've come to realize this in the multitudes of fast food places that I've worked at, is that you can say like, well, why are things like this if it's obviously worse? you have to understand that they are running a business that is forced to be operated by fucking morons.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I keep
Yes.
forgetting that point.
So if you have somebody that actually gives a fuck and knows what's wrong and knows what they're doing, then yeah, you probably could use better resources and better ingredients and shit. But if you have some dumbass that's just trying to get a check and go home, well, then you're just wasting all these fucking ingredients.
Yes, yeah, it's tough. I just food is getting so bad. And Paul says a healthier choice would be to chop up and put it in a salad, but I'm scared of the lettuce at most of these places. I mean, more people got food poisoning from the lettuce than got sick from the bad food.
Yeah, I know. When I used to work at Subway, I knew motherfuckers that would roll in and order nothing but salad. And then they would just cover it with the fucking oils and the dressings and shit.
Ugh.
Yeah. Like, oh, you want to hear? You want to hear something that'll get you fucking gross? There was a dude who would come in every week, like fucking clockwork, and he would order the same thing every time, which was a tuna sandwich that was nothing but tuna, extra tuna, toasted on wheat bread.
Ugh. Oh God.
Yes.
Ugh. What is wrong with people out there?
That was like one of the hardest things I never expected as being a Subway guy is like I have to like straight faced not judge people for their choice in sandwich. You know what I mean?
I had a Subway guy straight up piss me off.
Yeah. That's what I mean though, is like you can't like make a face or like raise an eyebrow like what? Because people get judgy about it. It's like I'm sorry, man. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I always order the meatball with no meatballs, just with the pepperoni, cheese, and a little bit of sauce on it. Like an old pizza sub.
Right.
The guy's wrapping it up. And he looks at me right in the eyes. He goes, "Was this for a kid?"
Damn.
I go, "What does that mean?" He goes, "Yeah, mostly, it looks like a taste palette of a 4-year-old." I'm like, "You motherfucker, it's for me." You looked at me like, "Whoa. Why are you giving me a hard time? You made the easiest sandwich of the day, asshole."
Look, man, that dude has seen a lot of sandwiches in his time, and that probably is something that he has made multitudes of times for multitudes of children.
And I get anxiety driven just watching the guys making the subs. I'm like, this job just sucks. How are they not
really
just throwing
does.
a sandwich at someone's face?
Oh, dude, one of my favorite interactions with the customer was when I worked at Subway. It was a group of like 5 Russian dudes, and only one of them spoke English. And
Oh no!
yeah.
Oh, what a nightmare!
Oh yeah. So it was me and this other guy who was the manager, and I was making the sandwiches. And so I was trying to so this one Russian dude is trying to translate what all these other Russian dudes are saying. He's trying to relay what to tell me. And then one of the other guys who doesn't speak English is trying to pay for everything. And so as I'm like frantically trying to make these sandwiches, I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally smacked one of the sandwiches off the counter and onto the floor. And all of these Russian dudes just stopped talking and just stared at me. And I just thought of like the only thing I could think of was just look at the sandwich and go, "Blech."
Shit.
Yeah. And they all just start busting up laughing, and my manager just looks at me like, "What's happening?" Yeah. And then after that, they were super chill.
Fucking Russians. Yeah, I got into a brawl with some Russians one night, but
it didn't end well for you.
No, it didn't. Fucking guns were pulled. It was chaos. We had to be taken out of the back room, and it was a whole thing.
Yeah, there's very few races of people that I wouldn't want to fight just on race alone, but Russians are one of them. They are just a completely different breed of human.
Yeah, I remember we were in Sacramento. Johnny story time. I'll make it quick. we were in Sacramento and we were walking down the street. We were just going. My buddy lived in a house, and then like a block up the street, there was like a line of bars for people to hang out. So we're gonna go to his friend's bar, and as we were walking, this Russian guy stuck his leg out and pushed me in the back and literally tried to trip me.
I'm guessing he was drunk.
I don't. He was just really wanted to fight.
Okay, fair. I get. Well, not fair, but okay.
So I turn around and I go, "What the fuck is your fucking problem?" Because I was ready, and then three of his buddies grabbed him and pulled him back, and they're like, "We're not bailing you out of jail again tonight." And then I'm like, "Okay." So then we're sitting outside on the patio at this bar, and that Russian is about 3 bars up on the sidewalk out front, just staring at me. So of course I'm just sitting there blowing him kisses. And I could see his face get redder.
Doing the Tom and Jerry routine of the dog is bound at the dog house. Just taunting him.
There's one point we're just staring at each other. Then I gave him the blowjob sign, and that was it. He comes running up the street. The guy working the front, I go, "That guy's gonna kill me." The fucking door guy pulls out a gun.
Oh fuck.
And they started going at it. Me and my buddy and the owner, he locks the front door of the bar, and we run out of the back and ran down the alley to my buddy's house. So, in the meantime, everybody's fighting each other, and we're at my buddy's house smoking weed going, I hope things didn't get too out of hand.
So you think they're still looking for us over there, or?
And that was the last time I hung out with that dude. He's like, "You're nuts. Can't hang out with you. Can't do it no more."
Yeah. Usually when the guns are pulled out, that's kind of a mood killer.
If you fuck with me and I can still see you, I can't help myself. I can't. I'm an antagonizer.
Well, especially if he started it. What did you expect him to do?
And just never blow kisses at an alpha male. It just never ends well for anyone.
I mean, unless you really want to get into a fight, that's a good way to start one.
Oh God, yeah, it's So yeah, now I'm done bitching about the sandwiches tonight. We got to get into the big news of the day,
which is
Jimmy Kimmel came back tonight.
Right.
And I won the pool. He cried 47 seconds into it.
The motherfucker can't keep it together if his fucking life depended on it.
So they're like, all these guys, the right-wing guys, are like, "He's not funny. His ratings suck." And I'm like, he makes $70 million a year. The show generates $70 million a year.
Yeah, dude, even if he isn't funny, it's the fucking Tonight Show.
He makes $20 million a year just from YouTube.
Right.
He has 20 million subscribers. They're trying to make it like nobody watches him. He's irrelevant. Johnny Cush has got better ratings. So he came back tonight.
Be the fucking day.
And I don't know. Didn't really apologize, and he just did a show. I don't know. Who cares?
I half expected it to be a stunt more than anything.
Well, I know in your area the show is not airing because they are not airing it.
Yeah, they not big fans of JK out here, let's just say.
And the affiliates were saying, well, you know, our watchers are right wing, and they listed some of the affiliates that aren't seeing the show tonight. Super right wing towns like Seattle.
What?
I guess Seattle's super right wing.
Since when?
I know. I'm just watching this going, what? Our listeners don't like left-wing politics, and the show will not air in Seattle. St. Louis? Real Republican stranglehold in St. Louis. Memphis.
Oh no, not Memphis.
And it's like he's not talented, he's not funny, he got no ratings. Jimmy Kimmel has gotten me laid 50 times out of 50 times.
How the fuck did that happen?
I came up with a little hack back in the day with when chicks would come in from out of town to LA
Mm-hmm.
and they want to meet Hollywood people.
Right.
Well, the Jimmy Kimmel Live tickets are free.
Oh, okay.
So if there was ever a band I wanted to see, or there was an actor I wanted to see, or anytime I would take like a super hot chick out, I would go, "What do you want to? Let's go to Jimmy Kimmel." And she's like, "What?" And I got knew a guy that we could get into the bar at Jimmy Kimmel, not like the VIP bar, but just where the crew and everybody hangs out, you know.
Right.
So every time I took a chick there, they were so. It was the greatest time ever watching Jimmy Kimmel's show live, being there.
I'm watching Jimmy Kimmel live. Live.
I saw Slayer. I saw System of the Down. I've seen Motley Crue. I've seen Tesla. I've seen pretty much every music act known to man. I've went and seen there for free, and it's free. Why would you not go?
Shit, it'd be worth it just to see half of those guys.
And you get actors, and you get a full. A full show for free in Hollywood. I mean, if you're not taking a date to the Jimmy Kimmel Live show, you're stupid.
Yeah, that sounds easy as fuck.
And then you get a room across the street and you bang them out. But no, I love Jimmy Kimmel. I've personally been to 50 Jimmy Kimmel shows. In the audience, loved it. A great time. He's hilarious. Weird thing about late night TV that nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Is when the band starts playing before the commercial?
Right.
So as soon as the camera's cut, the band stops. And then 10 seconds before the show starts up again, the band will start back up. The whole time I thought the band played through the whole time, the whole break. But they don't.
The whole
It's
fucking
weird.
break?
Yeah, so they'll play for like 10 seconds, cameras go off, and then they'll roll 10 seconds before, they'll pick up on where the song is almost at the end and play the end of the song. It's weird.
Well, yeah, dude, they're musicians. That's how it goes. Have you seen Whiplash, yeah?
Yeah, I just thought they played the music all the way through the commercial breaks.
Well, I kind of see your logic there, because I would think that, like, well, yeah, you got an audience there. You're entertaining the audience while the host is just kind of sitting there, you know?
Yeah, so the band's basically playing 20 seconds of the beginning of the song and 20 seconds of the end of the song. It's just weird.
Well, then they would have to come up with a song to play every week. Well, what, like 2, 3, 4 songs to play for the audience every week? That's a lot of fucking work.
And, and then they recut monologues sometimes. They redo shit. It's not a live show.
Well, no, nothing, especially nowadays, nothing that's live is really live anymore. Except for people that, like, stream on their fucking phone, you know?
Jimmy Kimmel, I don't think is a political guy really at all, but I don't know. He does political jokes. How can you not make fun of Donald Trump? What the fuck, dude?
That's literally what people have been doing for like the last 10 years.
The guy's a goof. He really is a goof. Do you look at Donald Trump and go, man, that's a cool guy?
No, he is not my definition of cool. He's the level of snarky rich asshole I aspire to be. Sure, but do I think he's cool? No.
No, there's nothing cool about him. But he gets up in front of the UN yesterday and just says ridiculous shit. That funeral was insane.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. But I have seen clips of it, and I'm just like, this is the weirdest funeral procession I've ever seen.
It's like I'm literally watching a live South Park episode right now in real life.
It's so fucking weird, man. And then and then the other thing that adds on to the we are actually in a fucking South Park episode. There was those fucking ads all over the internet that just had fucking Trump and RFK on there that just said autism announcement.
Yes, that's the big autism announcement.
Yeah, like what the fuck, man?
I know what causes autism.
What's that?
And I've said it a million times. People think I'm crazy, but if you do the research, people that lay in bed with dogs, that sleep with their dogs, get a parasite into their bloodstream that travels to the uterus that screws up the brain of children. Dogs cause autism. Now, before you say I'm crazy,
Okay.
look at the Arab countries where dogs aren't allowed in homes. 0 cases of autism. Amish do not sleep with their animals. 0 cases of autism.
Yes, but the Amish also don't use Tylenol.
No. Or do they?
I'm pretty sure they don't.
What? Amish can't take an aspirin?
No,
They take a Tylenol?
No, that's bad. Their whole thing is being self-sufficient. They have natural remedies.
Well, let's go talk to them. They seem to got it figured out. Maybe it's electricity. Maybe it's cell phones causing autism. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I think autism has just always been a thing. It's just that we haven't been socially aware of its existence until like fairly recently. Because I brought it up the last time we streamed last night, where it was a thing that I saw where boomers all say like autism didn't exist back in my day. Meanwhile, they have a basement dedicated entirely to model trains.
Yep. It's so hilarious every time. Those guys with the trains.
Yeah, it's like you're telling me that dude isn't autistic? A little bit?
I don't even get it. I mean, I hate trains. They always make you late to work if you live in a town with a train.
Traveling
late
by
to
train
school
is only slightly better than taking the bus.
I remember on the way to school, there would always be a fucking train in the morning. And you come in late to school for 20 minutes and they're like, why are you late? I'm like, the fucking train.
It's always a goddamn train.
I remember one time they're like, oh, we're going to expel you. One time I took my parents' giant video camera recorder with the VHS thing in it
Yeah.
and recorded the clock in the train. And I brought it into school and I said, this is why I'm late. I don't know what else to tell you. Do you want me to jump over a train like the Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, do you think I'm Bruce Willis?
Oh, God, my whole life is dealing with being on time. From the moment I was a child till now.
Yeah. Yeah, even when it comes to doing a show like this, all I ask you is just to be on time, 10 o'clock Tuesday.
Yes. Yep. I
So
pushed
far
it up to 10:05 just to give me a little leanway.
Yes. 10:05 is fine. I'm fine with being 5 minutes late.
We're running on TBS time. Superstation time.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, God. I mean, I just don't understand. I remember I had a boss, too, that showed me my time clock once, and he's like, you've been late every day for a year. He's like, I can't find one time that you showed up on time. And I go, why does that make you so mad? He goes, because you're supposed to be here at a certain time. I'm like, I know, but let's take a look at the other end of the time clock. What do you mean? Well, let's go through last week when I stayed an extra hour, an extra 2 hours, an extra half hour. That's okay, though, isn't it? You have no problem with that. I always make up
Yeah.
for being late, so get off my ass. It's not like it's not like I'm working the front counter. We're moving cars around.
Yeah, if anything, if I show up slightly later than usual, and then I leave at the time you scheduled me to, I'm saving you money.
And then, okay, you want to be an ass? I'll be on time. But the second it hits 5 o'clock, I'm done. I drop everything I'm doing and I clock out and walk off. That's how we're gonna play that. Let's play. Strip Rod is here. Good old Strip Rod, Stip Rod. I'm sorry, Stipe Rod. Stip Rod.
Stiprid.
Stupid. Stip Rod. You're gonna fit in just great here, buddy. Or lady.
Guy,
Fellas.
friend.
Them, they, whatever your pronoun is. Oh my God. All right. I gotta take a little more edible here. Maybe take another puff of this blunt because we got Angry Johnny still.
A little bit. You got a little tinge of anger in you a little bit still.
So congratulations to Jimmy Kimmel for coming back tonight. And I like the Jimmy Kimmel show personally. Do I watch it live on TV? Never. I watch the clips.
Right.
Why sit and watch something for an hour with commercials when I can watch it 10 minutes after the show's over for free?
For free, and they also show you all the good bits.
Yeah, if I don't want to see an interview with Mary Lou Hedder or whoever old person they got on, I don't have to watch it.
Exactly, yes.
You ever said that Conan was so great? Well, his fucking radio show sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks bad.
I can't
horrible.
bother with his fucking radio show. Yeah, I liked the Conan show. I liked his show, but yeah, the fucking podcast is just ugh.
Conan's comedy relies on visual.
Well, yeah, have you seen him? He's fucking huge.
He's a clown, you know what I mean? When he shakes his head away or does anything, then his jokes hit harder than him doing his jokes with no physical shit behind it. It's unlistenable. It's boring.
It really is a shame.
I mean, if anybody should have a talk show, it should be Conan. He was the best at it.
He really was.
I mean, second to Letterman, of course.
That's.
Oh, you go back and watch some of that 80s Letterman stuff on YouTube now? Oh my God. That dude was hilarious.
Yeah, see, that might be, I will say that's arguable, that's debatable, but that's only because, I grew up watching both of those guys, but I grew up watching the tail end of David Letterman's career and then the beginning of Conan's career as late night talk show hosts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Conan was the Letterman, like Letterman was in the 80s.
Right, yes.
And, me, unfortunately, too, I wasn't born until 87, so I got old Letterman, too. I didn't really, be honest with you, I didn't really care for him at the end. Being honest.
It had to end eventually.
I mean, it just got boring. You could tell he was bored doing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, he's been doing it for, since the 80s. So, yeah. It was no surprise at all when he finally announced his retirement. Everybody was just like, "Oh, fucking finally!"
And my favorite talk show of all time that no one watched was the guy that was on after Letterman. What the fuck was his name? The guy from the Drew Carey show, the English guy, not Corden, but the I don't remember. But he did a show with a robot and a donkey, and he's like, nobody's watching this shit, so we're just gonna fuck around.
Just freak out some old lady who forgot to change the channel.
Oh, it was great. I loved that show. Was it was so odd. It was great.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so if you could find clips of it and send it to me, that sounds awesome.
we will find what his name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I got stoner brain bad, man. I might be losing my mental capacity. I'm not being. I can't pull stuff anymore, man.
If you wouldn't mind another Johnny story time session, there was one thing that you brought up last week on my last night on my Twitch channel when we streamed Mass Effect. We didn't have the time to go into detail, but there was something that you told me to remember, which was for you to tell me the story of how you got your favorite band to break up.
Oh yeah, okay. This one's good. This one's a good one. As I'm
Is this a
trying
band?
to.
Is this a popular band, or is this just some up and coming band that you really liked?
It's probably one of the most popular bands on MHH Johnny's Picks.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see if you could figure that out, just because you curated it. It's not Craig Kilborn. Come on. I got every fucking talk show host, but they don't put him on there.
Nobody needs to know the show existed.
That's weird. Why is he not on there? All right, so okay, yeah. So MHH Johnny's Picks. There's a kind of an obscure band on there that talks about getting drunk and getting high and partying.
It doesn't really narrow it down, but okay.
They do a song called "Why Do You Think They Call It Dope?" Blackout in the Red Room. I'm trying to think. Love Hate is the band name.
So, how the fuck are you responsible for Love Hate not being a thing?
Okay, so I got into these guys when I was 21 years old. The band had already broken up 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think it was 2000 and I'm trying to think. When was I? I was 21 in 2008. So it was probably 2009 or 10.
Okay.
They decided they were going to get back together and they were going to do 5 shows in the Midwest.
Weren't they a California band?
Yeah. But for some reason, there's a disc jockey in Kansas City. What the fuck was his name? Craig Ferguson is the Craig Ferguson show. That's who I was thinking of. Craig Ferguson.
Okay.
But anyways, so back to the story.
Right.
God, I'm burning out on you. I'm sorry. So anyways, the band gets back together to do these 5 shows in the Midwest that some promoter offered them a ton of money to play. So first night we went and saw them in Minneapolis, and this band, if you like to party, I don't care what kind of music you like, even if you're a country or hip hop guy, throw in Love Hate Blackout in the Red Room, and you will be done with a case of beer by the time it's the biggest party record of all time. And we said, when me and my buddies would get together, we'd say, tonight it's a Love Hate night. And they're like, oh, no, dude. No, Johnny, no. We can't do another Love Hate night. Love Hate night ends up with everybody throwing up. You drink till you puke. You drink till you black out. You fuck whatever you can get your dick into. You just go out and you just go complete debauchery, right?
I feel you. Yeah.
So I show up to the show. First night, great. Just a great show. We didn't meet the band or nothing. They just shut up and played. And then the next night they played it in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Again, weird choice, but okay.
And they play this giant theater. The stage is literally 80 feet in the air. It's weird.
What?
It's the weirdest thing I've ever been. So, like, the stage is eye level from the bar, but then the thing slopes down. It's an old theater, but they play on the top of the theater, like Phantom of the Opera or something. It was weird.
That is fucking bizarre.
And so nobody showed up to the show. It was me, my 3 buddies, and the chicks we brought down from Minneapolis. I think 4 chicks, and their sound guy, and I think one of the road crew guys. And they're like, "Do you want to meet the band?" I'm like, "Do I want to meet the band? Are you crazy?" "Yes, I want to meet the fucking band. I brought the greatest weed. So I'm talking to get the singer's autograph. He jumps in the van.
Famous last words from Johnny Cush. Yes, I would love to meet the band.
Yep. And I think, of course, I want to meet the band. So the band loads up, and they're in one van. They're with the DJ in one van, and then the crew and the rest of the band on the other van. So the whole band takes off, except for the guitar player.
Okay.
Guy's name is Johnny Love.
Okay.
Okay, that says enough about this guy. Right? One of the greatest guitar players of all time. Seriously, if you're a guitar player, Blackout in the Red Room is a masterpiece. Like the riffs, the Beatles influences, it's just insanely great. And we start talking, and I'm like, all right, dude, were you guys partying tonight or what? Where's the party? And he's just looking at me. He's like, we're all sober. I'm going to Kansas City tonight. All depressed. And he starts talking about stories, and then I pull out a joint, and the look on his eyes, like the guy turned from a depressed prick to the happiest guy alive. So I pass him the joint.
I mean, that's a normal reaction to when anybody is given a joint from a stranger. I don't care if that shit was laced with cocaine or meth or whatever the fuck. You offer me a joint, and I might give you a bit of a side eye, like, how old is this? Where'd you get this?
No, the thing is the guy's a crackhead.
Oh.
And the band broke up because he was a crackhead, and he sold their equipment to the pawn shops, and literally sold their rights away. And, I mean, just literally, they were giving him his last chance to be sober, right?
Right.
So we start smoking, and he starts relaxing, and then all of a sudden, I pull out my flask, and he's like, "What's in there?" I'm like, "Oh, Jack, of course." He goes, "Can I nip that?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
no.
bro."
Oh no.
And I'm like, "Well, there's not enough in there." And my buddy, who was banged one of the bartenders that night, went and stole a bottle of Jack from behind the bar. So we're just drinking Jack and smoking weed, and he's telling me stories about the Sunset Strip and how they got famous because their singer one day decided to nail himself to the Hollywood sign on a Budweiser cross. He made a cross out of Budweiser cans and then hung himself on the Hollywood sign. It was on the news. That's how they got signed and all this, and it was great.
Fucking
Greatest
wild.
night ever. And we're like, and he's like, "What are you guys doing tonight?" I'm like, "Well, my friend, I guess, is banging the bartender tonight, so I guess we're staying in Lincoln and traveling in the morning to KC. It's 2 hours away, Kansas City." And he's like, right on. And he goes, "You got any more of that weed?" And I go, "Yeah." I go, "Here, have it all." I had a whole cigarette pack rolled up in joints because I had a lot more back in the hotel room. So I gave him 12 joints in a cigarette pack.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I probably would have done the same thing in your position. Is like, yeah, dude, I think you're real cool. I like your music. Yeah, dude, have some weed. Here you go.
So give him the bottle, give him the weed, say goodnight. Greatest night of my life. Met my guitar hero, one of my favorite bands ever. The guy went from being a dick to the coolest guy ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, it's fucking love-hate. These guys, you have to party. You can't be sober and playing love-hate. It just doesn't make sense. It's like Jimmy supporting Donald Trump. So they drive him down, and he polishes off that bottle of Jack Daniels. Now, this is just what I've heard from what the singer wrote in his book. So for some reason, the crew and Johnny, the van, didn't roll into Kansas City till 8 a.m. By that time, he is fucking lit. Right? Just lit. Uh-huh. Everybody's sleeping on the floor in this guy's house. The band are sleeping on the couch and, getting ready for the big show that night. He comes stumbling in the morning. The DJ's like, "Hey, dude, just crash anywhere. I gotta go do my shift." So Johnny Love goes in, turns the stereo all the way to 30, to a point where he blew the guy's speakers out. He's like, "We're gonna fucking party, motherfucker!" out of hand, pulls and he starts smoking a joint. He puts it out on the guy's hardwood floor. So the wife goes in, wakes up a couple of guys that were sleeping in the bedroom. The drummer comes out and he punches the drummer in the face because the drummer told him to turn the stereo down. It's 7 a.m. He punches him in the face, and he goes to punch the wife, and then the Johnny Dare's Doberman Pinscher jumps on top of Johnny Love and starts just chewing the living fuck out of him.
Okay, yeah, deserved, warranted.
Literally bit through his hand, both of his hands, his wrists, his arms. He got bit like 12 times from this vicious dog. And they had to take him to the ER, and they had to cancel the remainder of the tour. And to this day, those guys haven't been able to sit in a room together.
And so I'm not going to say that you are the one who was directly responsible for them not taking off on their comeback, considering that they were performing in the Midwest as a California band. I wouldn't say you should blame yourself entirely for their downfall, but I won't say you may have spearheaded it. Maybe a little.
And then I had him on my show about 4 or 5 years ago because he had finally healed enough to start playing guitar again. He hasn't been able to play guitar since that day.
Oh, God. Jesus,
the surgeries. No. And the sad thing is he just looks like an old homeless guy now. He doesn't even look good.
Did he even remember you?
No. So I got him on and I asked him why the band broke up. And he goes, well, some asshole. I tell the guy 14 times that I'm sober and we're all sober. And the guy hands me a joint. And then he hands me Jack Daniels. And I lost my fucking mind. I was sober for 8 years. And I'm like, oh my God.
Wow, that sounds like a real douchebag.
Oh my God, you were the biggest douche. You literally broke up the biggest band ever. In your life. Not in real life. Minneapolis was sold out. They played a club and sold 670 tickets.
Oh, damn.
And Kansas City was sold out too. But he couldn't play because the dog chewed him up. He decided to, because dipshit Johnny Cush decided to get a sober guy fucked up.
And is there any chance that members of the band will hear this and possibly sue you?
I hope not. The singer now sings with Quiet Riot.
Good for him.
It's a good check. I mean, guys are a $50,000 a night band, so it's you guys pulling 6 figures in a year. Not one original member of the band.
Yeah,
but why not? I mean, if you can make like a couple $100,000 a year playing state fairs and shit as Quiet Riot, why wouldn't you?
For real, that's easy money.
They got the drummer for Typo Negative playing Quiet Riot now.
Again, fucking weird, but okay.
And no, it's just weird. And then Johnny just played a new love-hate gig a couple weeks ago. It doesn't look like it's going very well.
He's a little past his prime, you think?
Yeah, I mean, he looks just bad. I don't, and that's sad. You got to put some wigs on or something. You know what I mean? That's why.
How long did it take him to get sober again?
I don't know. He said that he's been sober, doesn't smoke the weed anymore. I'm like, well, you can't play in a weed band if you not smoke weed. Guys are going to give you weed.
Yeah, people are going to give you shit, man. You can't be fucking. At least take some of the. Well, I'm not familiar with their discography, but is there like some like less party intensive songs that you could play? I guess it doesn't really matter.
No. Every song is about getting high or getting drunk.
Which is funny.
Boom. Biff, boom, crash. Party still going 6 a.m. We're going
Did the-
down.
Did the guitar player write all the lyrics?
No, Jizzy wrote the lyric. Jizzy Pearl is the singer's name.
So
And-
the singer wrote all the partying lyrics, and yet the guitar player is the problem.
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, I tried to get everybody in the band high. Like, no, we're sober. We don't smoke. We don't smoke. We got to go. As soon as they saw the drugs and shit come out, they laughed. And I do,
Well,
I do credit Johnny. We did have other stuff that he turned down. Okay, let's just leave it at that.
Okay, yeah. You didn't show up with just weed and Jack Daniels. You had some other shit.
Motherfucker, you're responsible for all the liver damage in my body. Listen to your records.
Just give me one goddamn moment. That's all I ask.
And that's what I figured out. If I love something, I will destroy it. I will destroy it. No matter, unintentionally.
You think you would learn that after 4 marriages?
Well, you'd think, right? You would think. And then I'm trying to think. The bass player he lost his mind. He decided to take a trip to Thailand in 2012, and he hasn't been back since.
So what do you mean he lost his mind? Like, he lost his mind to drugs, or he just fucking snapped?
He was a guy. He was a father of 2, right?
Uh-huh.
Seemed to be a good. We went over to his. The other cool thing about this band later on, but they didn't have the guitar player, is the bass player would invite the fans over to his house. We did that 3 years in a row.
That's pretty cool.
And we'd sit and play djembes and bongos, and they would play the songs acoustically, and they'd have a barbecue, and we'd smoke the greatest weed, and there'd be like 300-400 people there. He had a really cool house up in the hills. And then band didn't perform like they were supposed to.
So he left the fucking country?
So the band broke up. He spent a year doing odd jobs, and he went home to his wife one day, and she says, I don't like you, and I don't like my kids. I don't like this fucking band, and I don't like this fucking country. I'm fucking leaving. And he got on a plane to Thailand, and he met this, I'm only guessing, lady boy, and they're happily in love.
It's funnier if it's a lady boy.
So, as a young man drinking and partying and thinking that these guys are going to drink and party every night with me, no, they're weird.
Yeah, everybody has to grow up eventually, whether they want to or not.
But I really am I am a douchebag when it comes to people's sobriety. I don't take it seriously. I don't. Like, one night ain't gonna set you off, ain't gonna ruin your career for the rest of your life. Having a dog bite your arms.
Yeah, having a dog just tear open your tendons and make it so that you can't play guitar, the one thing that you love more than partying. Which, by the way, you can't do anymore.
Yeah, just to be that good and to give up your life for crack. It's crazy.
Pause Reality says, legendary moment. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, well, why would you?
This is
not
a much
good
better
guy.
story as is.
I'm never a good guy in the story. I'm always the guy that lights the flame and walks away.
And sometimes you just show up and things are on fire, and everybody looks at you and is like, what?
And then, I'll be out smoking sometime, and a guy will come by and go, oh, man, I miss the smell of that. I'm like, come on, one ain't going to kill you. And then 2 days later, he's out smoking with you. You're like, oh, damn it, I did it again. I might be Satan.
You might not be Satan, but you might be doing his work.
I'm working hard for him. Oh God, yeah. So every time I've run into people that I admire and what so forth, it just never goes well.
Never meet your heroes because either A, they're not who you expect them to be, or B, you might actually make their lives worse.
I have a weird frequency to me. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm a fucking weirdo. I got a weird frequency. Yes. So everybody that's ever told me that guy's a fucking asshole and a dick and you can't fucking stand him, I'll meet these people and I become friends with them instantly. And then the people that they tell me, oh, he's a great guy. He goes to church every weekend. He's on the up and up. And this guy, blah, 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 he's a good guy. I'm like, he's a phony piece of shit. You can see
More often than not, yes.
Everybody tells that Gene Simmons is an asshole, right? When you meet him? Yeah. Nicest guy I've ever met. Nicest guy ever. He gave me some advice at the NAMM show.
And how much did you pay in order to get the opportunity to speak to him? Nothing. How did you get to talk to him for free?
Okay, so I was at the NAMM show, the National Association of Music Merchants. Okay. So every year, basically every piece of musical gear they showcase there for all the dealers across the country.
Right.
And every rock star shows up because they're endorsed and they pay them to be there. Mm-hmm. So I'm just out sitting on a ledge about 30 feet from a door, and I'm sitting there having a cigarette. And I see Gene Simmons walk out with two guys next to him, and you can hear him, you can kind of see him like going, "Ew, what's that smell?" And I go, "Oh, deal with it, pussy." And he comes walking over to me. He goes, "What'd you say?" I go, "Oh, a little smoking gonna kill you. Breathe fire, for fuck's sakes." He just looked at me like, "Yeah, I do. Never mind."
You know what? Touche, good sir. Have a good day.
And he looked at me and he goes, why do you smoke those filthy things? It makes you look like trailer trash. He tells me. I was like, I go, I don't know why. I go, because it makes me look cool.
It makes you look like trailer trash. Sir, are you aware of who you're talking to?
I grew up in a junkyard, buddy.
Are you aware of who your fans are, sir?
And then he goes, you need to stop that shit. It's going to make you look like shit and it's going to kill you. I'm like, well, thanks, Daddy. And he turned around and walked away.
Thanks, Dad.
I love reading guys like that and not mentioning that I'm a fan of their band.
Yeah.
I can't. When I see a guy go up to me, I go, "Oh my God, dude, you changed my life. Your songs." And I'm just thinking about the guy just looking at these people going, what is fucking wrong with you? I wrote that song high at 3 a.m.
Yeah, dude, that song means nothing. I was under contract. I had to come up with something.
Like Jeff Keith told me once, too, the singer from Tesla. I'm sorry I'm too music involved tonight, but...
No, please.
I asked him, he goes, what's Love Song about? I go, because I see all these women come up to him, oh, Love Song, oh, it was our wedding song and all this. And I go... Between you and me, what's that song about? And he goes, it's about eating pussy. Trying to find the G-spot. Love will find the way. As soon as I can find it with my tongue, basically. And I'm like, you motherfucker, that's what it's about. Not about finding the love of your life or, these sweet lyrics everybody thinks they are. No, it's about him trying to get his wife off. Look at her pussy. Love song. Trust me, next time everybody listens to that song from Tesla, Love Song, you'll listen to lyrics completely different from here on out. It's ruined. Also in the same vein, kind of like that, is a song that was all over MTV, all over the fucking radio, and all that shit was fucking Epic by Faith No More. Yes. That song is literally about eating pussy. Yes, you want to know, but you can't have it. But it's in like the most tongue-in-cheek,
double entendre way possible. I love that song so much.
I'm trying to think of the lyrics now. You could feel it, touch it. It's no good when it comes to me.
Like I'm trying to remember the lyrics. It's like, can you feel it, see it, hear it today? If you can't, then it doesn't matter anyway. You will never understand it because it happens too fast and it feels so good. It's like walking on glass.
Oh no! So good, so hip, and so right. It's so groovy. It's out of sight. You touch it, you can feel it.
The song's literally about eating pussy.
It really is. It took me, I don't know, almost 37 years to figure that out.
Yeah, and like I said, that shit was on MTV. It was on the radio. No one knew. That's how I know Mike Patton is a fucking genius. Is because he figured out how to do a fucking tongue-in-cheek workaround about how to make a song about eating pussy, and it got him a fucking award.
Got him a Grammy.
Yeah.
I've been trying desperately to get a hold of that guitar player from Faith No More.
Good fucking luck.
Do you know why he quit?
Oh, the original guitar player?
Yeah, the guy with the weird part in the middle of his head, the weird ethnic-looking guy.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he said that he quit after they made Angel Dust because he said that Mike Patton was turning Faith No More into Mr. Bungle 2, basically.
That, and he hates homosexuals. He hates them, allegedly.
Isn't the keyboard player gay?
Oh, he's gayer than gay.
Oh, okay.
Roddy Bottom. I mean, look at the name, Roddy Bottom.
I know, his name is Roddy Bottom, and he's fucking gay. Of course he is.
And I thank God I played one of his videos a while back on one of my shows, and thank God it didn't end up on MHH Johnny's Picks. It literally is the keyboard player from Faith No More and a fat 50-year-old man in their whitey-tighty underwear making out through the whole video.
Are you telling me that he has gay porn?
No, I mean it's their project. I'll play it tomorrow night on Rumble.
Could you not? Can I just take your word for it?
It is disturbing. It's the most disturbing video I've ever seen.
Although it kind of makes sense why Mike Patton fucks with him.
It's one thing that, guys are gay, good-looking guys. You know what I mean? That's one thing.
Sure.
But having to see average-looking guys with dad bods making out, that's just a thing I'm not ready for yet. I'm sorry. You got to ease us into this,
Yeah, just because you have musical accompaniment, it doesn't ease it at all.
But just the thought of a man's mustache never mind, touching my upper lip, it wakes me up at night. It's, ugh. I don't know. I don't get it. But to each his own. But I don't know. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's his thing. He's an artist. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. If that's what he wants to do with his time and money, then who am I to say? I'm sure that he's I'm sure he's doing just fine with the royalties that he gets by working with Mike Patton and Faith No More.
Well, the funny thing is the drummer goes, Mike Patton personally cost me $6 million because he has anxiety around us. He has too much anxiety, can't perform. But when Mr. Bungle gives him a call, he has no problems just going and playing at any time. It's just like, I would kill him. Literally. The second I heard that, I'm like, you know what? Fuck Mike Patton. What a dick. What an absolute dick. Costing your guys $6 million each? I mean, that's no chump change. You can't fucking sit on your own tour bus and do an hour show? What's wrong with you?
The dude obviously has mental issues.
I mean, you got to have some kind of integrity, I guess, to give that money up because you don't like doing it. But fuck,
Yeah, that is kind of shitty.
I would like to see them get a different singer. I really would, and go out and play the songs because I want to see these songs live.
Okay, good. That's interesting. Who do you think could possibly pull off Mike Patton's vocal range?
Think for a minute here. Mike Patton, the Snake Charmers. Oh, I wanna be away. Glenn Danzig.
I don't think Glenn Danzig can hit those high notes.
No, I can't hit the highs, but maybe we'll get like a duo. Danzig to do the low.
If you have to get a duo to replace the singer that you got rid of, you're already fucking up.
I know they could get Jizzy Pearl, formerly of Love Hate, now of Quiet Riot.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it'd be kind of fun to see him with Sebastian Bach. No, that wouldn't.
No.
That just no.
Yeah, I immediately take back that suggestion. Just no, that wouldn't work. Just no.
That suggestion, as it came out of my lips, I'm like, no. Sammy Hagar.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Sammy Hagar is the frontman of Faith No More. That sounds great.
We'll get Youngblood. Ugh.
Well, actually, while we're talking about Faith No More, like I said, Epic is a song about eating pussy, but another song that's kind of in the same vein is, weirdly enough, is a song that neither Mike Patton nor Roddy Bottum originally had anything to do with, was Be Aggressive.
Oh, yes.
That was on. That song's about sucking dick.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Yeah, and they stole the fucking cheerleader line for that sample. But I guess the story behind that song was that the producer who made Angel Dust, I guess he wrote those lyrics in the past, and he tried for like 3 different bands before Faith No More to see if there was anything that they could do with it, and every other band turned him down because they were just like, no, this song's about sucking dick, I don't want to come across as gay. But then when he showed it to Mike Patton's just like, yeah, this is awesome. Let's do it.
It was. Have you YouTube? You can watch now the making of Angel Dust from beginning to end. It's like 8 hours long.
I can only imagine. That must have been a fucking nightmare. That album is so bizarre.
They literally spent. I was watching it. They spent 2 hours working on a keyboard patch. Like they would do the time lapse thing. They'd show it and like time lapse it.
Right.
2 hours later, and it went from going to It's like it shouldn't make any difference on the record what you're doing.
It really shouldn't, but somehow it does.
But then when you hear Midlife Crisis and you hear that weird part, it's still stuck in your head. You know? Everything literally, it gives you anxiety. It's like, how can you be in a band with Mike Patton? This guy's a fucking weirdo. This
dude's fucking nuts. And his solo albums are even fucking weirder. Half of them are just him making stupid noises. They're not even music.
No, I mean, I got into Tomahawk, and then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, there's an Indian chant record. And I bought that. I've never been so mad. Tomahawk is still one of my faves, but and Bungle, dude, I don't usually like music like that, but I love Bungle. I don't know what it is.
Bungle is an anomaly of a band where it's every time I've shown Bungle to somebody, it's always one of 2 reactions. It's either, what the fuck is this? This is awful. Or I show it to somebody and they go, this is the most amazing thing I've ever heard.
I know. There's no in between.
There is no in between. Either you get it or you don't.
It's like take Anthrax and punk rock and blend it all together.
And throw a horn section and timpanis and all the auxiliary percussion, Mike Patton going wild on the sample board. People have tried to explain bungle for literal decades and have failed.
Yeah, you don't get the same bungle.
No.
Then there's that other band that he did that Phantonymous. That's basically just movie scores.
Yeah, Phantomas. That's movie scores. There's another band that he did that I actually kind of liked was Dead Cross.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that's good.
Yeah, that had Dave Lombardo on the drums and a guitar player and a bass player that are part of bands I don't really give a shit about. But Dead Cross was pretty cool.
Yeah, and you gotta appreciate a guy like Patton. He runs his own record label.
Yes.
Is the strictest copyright record label in the history of music.
Which is good. You need someone like that, especially in your back pocket, someone that actually gives a shit about the record label.
So yeah, I mean, I just want to see Faith No More. Just once before I go. You know what I mean? It's one of those bands that can still get back together right now. Why not just do a residency? No tours, just do a residency in Vegas. People will fly in to see you. You'll sell out every night. You get to hang out with the band for a week, then you can leave. You know?
Yeah, throw Faith No More in the Sphere.
Oh, God, that would be the best.
That would be fucking sick.
You know, it's probably going to go down and I'll mess it up somehow. All right, so I'm going to bring up tonight a prepared show bit, everybody.
We do those sometimes.
It didn't work. Never mind. All right. I had a thing, a buzzer thing, but never mind. Next week. Now,
we have a prepared show bit scheduled for next week.
The devil is everywhere.
Sure.
Satan is everywhere. Did you know? Once I tell you this, it's going to ruin you for the rest of your life. Okay. That's the theme tonight. I think I'm going to redo a. When I recut the episode, I'll do it. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia beginning. Things that blew your mind. Johnny and Marco. Or whatever. Take a look at his eyes and his nose. You happen to notice something? At all? No, probably not, right? Just like a normal. He's normal. It says it's 666. His eyes are 6. His other eye's a 6, and his nose is 6. It's 666. Kool-Aid Man's face is 666.
The Kool-Aid Man is bursting into your home and forcing your kids to drink his essence.
The original Kool-Aid Man didn't have that. It wasn't 666, but the new one does. Look at him. Taking us with his little shorts, his cool little sneakers. And there's a 6. There's a 6. And then there's a 6. And he's spilling the blood of Charlie Kirk out of his head. No.
See, now this is how you schizo post.
Do you see it now?
I don't see anything at the moment.
Why is that not on there? Enhance.
Jarvis, unfuck yourself and enhance.
I don't understand why it's not on there. Present. No, we want background. Right? No? We want presentation. It should be on there. Well, God damn it. It's on the broadcast and it's on everything else. It's just not on our board for some reason. That's weird.
Okay. Well, in that case, yes, I see it and I will agree.
Maybe it should be. No. All right. Sorry. Now it's gone. Now it's back. All right. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, his nose is a 6 and his eyes are 6. So the Kool-Aid Man spells out 666.
The number of the beast.
Kool-Aid Man is evil.
Well, yeah, he gives you diabetes.
He's almost killed the African American community in the United States. Kool-Aid
The
Man.
Kool-Aid. We need to find the Kool-Aid Man and put him on trial.
No, ain't no love for no Kool-Aid Man in this house because we don't follow the devil around these parts.
Well, then where do you get your purple drink from?
Well, you get that with the foil top. What is it? Occupy.
What the fuck are those?
Oh God, I just call grape drink. I don't know what the actual name of them is though.
Yeah, I know what the ones you're talking about though. They have like those plastic, the plastic ones that look like barrels.
Yeah, and you got to like rip the living shit out of your hands to get into those things.
Yeah.
Fucking Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid Man is satanic.
If there's anything you can take away from this show that we have learned, is that the Kool-Aid Man is satanic and diabetes is evil.
But why would they why would they replace his face with the 666?
Subliminal messaging? I don't know.
Yeah, like Kool-Aid is evil? I mean, I don't. You know what? Hold on a second. Those people drank Kool-Aid to die.
Diabetic.
No, the Jonestown Massacre. You ever hear about that?
Okay, yeah, but hold on a second. I need to put on my nerd glasses here real quick before I say this phrase here. Actually, they drink Flavor Aid.
Was it Flavor Aid?
Yes, it was.
I grew up on Flavor Aid. I ain't gonna lie. I was poor as shit.
Yeah, that's, I feel sorry for you.
I tell you, to this day, Flavor Aid grape knocks it out of the park compared to Kool-Aid grape. That Flavor Aid grape was on point. Flavor Aid knew their audience.
Yeah, all those other flavors were completely superfluous. And just be like, no, we have all these other flavors, but we know you want the grape.
And to me, I honestly think that all of the flavors were the same. I think they just put different food coloring in each packet to make you think that's what it tasted like.
Yeah, if it's orange, then it's like a placebo effect. It tricks your brain into thinking it's orange flavored. And you're just like, wow, this does taste like orange flavored water.
The Kool-Aid image, the colors are red and yellow and blue. White or dye. White on that is not important. That's what. Yeah. Shit.
Johnny, hold it together. We got 30 more minutes until we hit the mark. We can't be too stoned yet.
No, not too stoned. I was just trying to read and pull something up at the same time and remember what you said. I can't do three things at once. I shouldn't have fired Rick last week, Maybe Rick, maybe we should have Rick back.
You are not pulling a Jimmy Kimmel on Rick.
Yeah, maybe, I was pretty harsh on old Rick.
Rick has done nothing but fucked us over from day one.
I know. He's Rick, It's weird. It's like you work with people, right? And you fucking hate their guts. You fucking hate working with that guy. Fucking hate working with that guy. And then after 2 weeks, you're working with a guy that's even worse than that guy. And you're like, that guy wasn't that bad. Fuck. I should have been way nicer to that guy.
So I'm guessing the interview process for his replacement has been going terribly.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's just, ugh. Rick. God damn it, Rick. Could have just been cool.
Can't live with him, can't live without him.
He's one of those greenies, If you don't know what a greenie is, we ain't got time to get into what greenies are.
Good.
Because I just made that up. All right. So we're here live tonight. It is Too Stoned. And if you're like me and Marco, everyday life is a little tough.
For sure, for sure.
You got the hustle and bustle, the the wife yelling at you, the dog not liking the food choice of the day, giving you that look.
Everybody on social media bitching and crying.
Kids telling you you're stupid. You can't get any hoes. I mean,
Kids telling you, Daddy, you're schizophrenic. You need to take your pills. And I'm like, shut up, son. And I throw my shoe, and my shoe goes through him.
What you need to do is lock yourself in a room, get yourself a Twitch account, and because next Monday night is going to be epic. It's going to be epically epic.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
epically epic. And what you should do, because everybody's got the Monday blues, so 10 p.m. Pacific, you got the Monday blues. You step away from the family and everybody for a while. Get yourself some headphones, a laptop, a telephone, whatever you got there to watch the Twitch. and come escape with us to a different world. Where
things are objectively worse, but somehow better.
Yeah, I mean, we suffered a loss last night, and it still hurts to this day.
It does. It does.
It's a very heartbreaking night last night, but what you get to do with us is you get to get into Normandy, and you get to go around and do real good. You can't really go around your neighborhood and create any change anymore. Who wants to talk to your family? Well, you can get on a spaceship with us and go on a ride and set all your worries aside.
In a game where deciding when and where you take a piss decides the ultimate fate of the galaxy.
And we got some highlights from last night. We did. We found some highlights from last night's show.
Oh yeah, I managed to get a few of them.
God, what a night last night was. We escaped reality. We shook the Monday blues by blowing shit up. Check this out. Play the clip, dummy. Oh, there you go.
So yeah, Cal's Lander. I played this game dozens of times, and I played every outcome I possibly wanted. Johnny has no idea what to expect, so I'm making him pick all the vital decisions. And, it's been going great. It's going great.
It's been going real good. Real good.
Yeah, everything's been going fine. I'm not slightly panicking over the stupid decisions that Johnny has made and wondering what the fuck's gonna happen now. No, I'm not panicking. You're panicking.
Look at Nine Inch Nails video. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're a rock star.
Wow.
Get your game on. Holy fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you guys not enjoy that kind of entertainment? I mean, that right there is worth it.
Yeah, that legit spooked you. I was surprised.
Oh, that's noise. It's crazy. We'll have to clip that one. It's crazy. It makes my willy all wet. I don't even know what that means. Oh, God. And I mean, the other highlight last night, of course, this.
Yes. We kicked off the Citadel DLC properly.
What's up, bro?
It's Rex.
Where did he come from? Where'd Rex come from? Where did Rex come from?
From the floor above us, apparently.
Fuck yes.
Okay, well, he's dead.
Yes.
Uh,
You'll fuck with Rex.
yeah,
I
he
miss my buddy. Oh, I miss him so much.
Oh my God.
Man,
The fuck is wrong with me?
Remember all the battles with that cat.
What is going on?
sick.
Oh, this is just getting awesome. This is an
Right?
awesome mission. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I was physically crying last night. What is wrong with me?
No, you are literally what you were experiencing was what I experienced and what everyone in Mass Effect experienced when that DLC came out was holy shit, Rex is here. Fuck yeah, let's go.
This isn't going well, dude. This isn't the way I pictured things were gonna go, you know?
What do you mean? It went great.
You can literally hear the genuine passion in my voice last night. I'm like, what? I'm a nerd. Holy fuck,
Yes.
I'm a nerd now.
I finally
We had this battle between me making Marco into a pussy hound, or Marco making me into a nerd.
and
I
so
think
far
I'm losing the
winning.
battle. I'm losing the
so
battle
far-
bad.
Yep, so far I'm winning. Wait until I finally convince you to dive headfirst into Warhammer, and you will never escape because
Oh,
I have
no.
yet to escape.
Oh no. Oh no. I physically just listening to that back, I was like way too into it. Way too into that. If I had a time machine and went forward to see what I'd be into today, and you'd play that clip to me, I'd be like, what happened? What happened to you? Mass Effect 3 happened to me, and it happens every Monday at 10 p.m. Pacific at Marco V193. One more to wrap it up. Clip from last night, which was just emotional and awesome.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch. Oh. My
I got the-
spidey senses were off one.
Very emotional.
Did you
Okay,
get the
Lost a
condom?
round of roulette.
I got some money, but Brooks called us. She's got something. Well, she's
A cum
upstairs.
line? Oh, I'm talking gambling terms, sorry.
That's her term, cum line.
Yeah, did you hit the cum line?
Are you fucking with me?
Or the money... No, or the money comes to you. The line.
It's called the cum line. That's hilarious.
It's in dice, not in roulette.
Use this.
Oh.
Wow.
It should let you see security grids and wires.
You said line.
What an idiot. What is with me? Wow. Wow. It's tough listening back to your own voice, ain't it?
It's painful for me too, but we got to get the clip somehow.
Oh, that was a great time last night. If you guys need to hook up with us next weekend. And you still got a week to watch it over on Twitch because last night's was just a great night. A lot of fun. Our buddy Pause Reality was over there hanging, and a few new ones hanging, and we're hanging and banging, bro. I don't know. It's one of those things where I say hanging, I have to say banging. I don't know what it is.
Because it rhymes.
Them stupid names. If you got a stupid name that people rhyme all the time, like
Yes.
Anna Banana. Oh boy! Hey, Anna! It's Anna Banana. I can't remember some more. I'm high. What are some really bad
Lester.
Chester?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chester. Chester, and then There's no Johnny Pawnee. You know what I mean? There's no. Oh, and of course the absolute anybody says Marco.
Polo. Yes.
Exactly. I mean that's got to be odd, old, and stupid.
Yeah. Swimming in the pools every summer was a fucking nightmare because I would be doing nothing but playing Marco Polo for hours.
Yeah, just check a couple of watches of Opie's episodes and see what it's like to keep a nickname that long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Opie. I gotta use Opie from here on out. Fuck, that was cool when I was 20. It's funny. Yeah, too. What time?
I know.
When does Johnny turn into John or Jonathan? Johnny's a little childish. You know what I mean?
I think you become Jonathan when you have to nuke the show and act like a decent human being. Like when you have to phase into society so that you know, in like the dystopian future where they're trying to cull out all of the useless, the disabled, the weak, you know, like the people that don't benefit anything to society. You know, like, I'm just gonna nuke everything I did for the past 15 years, get a job, and then when they show up, it's like, no, my name is Jonathan.
Oh, you're talking about, huh? That guy doesn't exist.
I don't know who that guy is. That sounds like a real douche.
What I like to do tell people is, like, I just look at them straight in the eyes and just go, I'm on medication now. Do you got a problem with that?
That sounds like a threat.
Because I'm fine now. There's no reason to talk about what we did, is there? I'm blaming that on the drugs.
Now.
I didn't do that. The alcohol did that to you, not me.
It was
I don't
the
know who that
alcohol
guy even
working
is.
through me. I was just a vessel of the alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, when I get super fucked up, I go under Al Capone or El Capone.
Alcohol
The Capone?
Capone.
Yep, alcohol Capone. And I wouldn't hang out with that guy. Guy's crazy. You know what I mean? I ain't hanging out with that drunk version of myself ever. That guy's nuts.
Yeah,
Guy's a
fortunately,
fucking
you don't.
problem.
Yeah, fortunately, you don't have to deal with the drunk version of yourself.
No, everybody else does.
Yeah,
Poor bastards.
there's a fucking picture I saw that I'm not sure if it was real or not, but it got a good laugh out of me either way. Where it was just a note that somebody left for himself, where it was "Dear drunk Tom, this is sober Tom. I know that you're going to read this eventually when you get home from the bar. So when you get home, please drink this glass of water so that you don't get dehydrated." And then the picture, the glass is still full, and you see at the bottom in like the most like big fonted text, garbled scribbling, it just says, "Fuck you, sober Tom."
Fuck you, super Tom. I hate that in the morning. I hate that feeling. I remember I almost got killed by a cartel guy, blackout drunk one night. Being
How did
an
you
asshole.
remember it then?
Because you'll never forget the shirt this man was wearing.
I see.
It was a yellow shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a giant embroidered cock on it.
Okay, yeah, that won't be easy to forget.
Not like penis. I'm talking about
A rooster. Yes.
Yeah, like a rooster cock, yeah. On the back, and on the front, it had the same rooster, but just on the pockets, on each of them.
And what the fuck did you do to piss this dude off?
I was clowning his shirt.
Why?
Because I was blackout. I mean, not blackout drunk, but just hammered, thinking I'm funny, right?
Right.
And as a Mexican guy, he's got the boots with the curly tips on them, which means, you know, don't fuck with me. I'm part of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have money. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, I'm not a guy that's, you know, running garbage cans on weekends. No, I'm a real deal Mexican, and you're making fun of my shirt.
Right.
And I went up to him. I says, where in the fucking world can I get that fucking shirt? He just looks at me straight in the eyes. He goes, Mexico, motherfucker. And I was like, okay. I goes, there's not any of those shirts anywhere around in this area. Did you get it at a thrift store? Anywhere? I am from Mexico. Shirt is from Mexico. He knows that's a humor.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Greatest shirt ever made. And it was a great shirt.
Sure, I'm sure it was a very nice shirt.
He leaves, and we're out in the back of the smoking section, and I got the whole smoking section rolling. I'm doing 20 minutes on the guy with the cock shirt. Where do you find a cock shirt? And the guy one day goes, oh my God, did he see it through the window of a store? you have to put the brakes on. Oh my God, it's a cock shirt. I gotta have this cock shirt. The guy comes up to me calmly. I didn't see him over in the corner. He goes, "You say one more thing about my fucking shirt, I'm going to slit your throat." And I said, "Duly noted." And I left. And I left. That
Thanks for
fucking
the
guy was
heads
going
up.
to literally kill me. And he gave me the choice. He was nice enough to go, "One more word." I said,
Yeah.
"Duly noted." I always remember, I always say that to me. Duly noted. Because I gives him a second to throw him up just for a second to like, what does that mean? Before you kill me.
Yeah.
Way too much Johnny story time tonight. I apologize.
No, dude, that's what the show's about. We're getting to the point where we're running out of shit to talk about, and I don't really want to talk about what everybody else is talking about, so we got to talk about something.
I don't want to talk about none of that shit no more. I talked about it. I got it out of my system. There's no time to move on. We are the living. We live on.
Yeah, that's usually what we do. Is we dedicate like the first half hour to talking about like modern shit that's going on and act like we give a fuck, and then we just spiral into nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, free speech. Yeah, I'm the king of knowing that free speech doesn't exist. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Trust me. There's really guys who've been affected by it, and there's rich guys that get affected by it. I'm really more concerned about guys like me.
Yeah, the people that can't afford the lawyers to back them up.
But we got to move on. I don't know. Clowning the president every night is not the solution.
No, making fun of Steven Crowder every night is not the solution.
Yeah, that's it for me on that. I mean, it just makes it. I just set it up, and now he's burning his own cross right in front of you. So whatever. I just said, watch him spin out of control, and he's spinning out of control.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to do anything.
You just got to be like, sometimes I guess you got to let it slide. But sometimes somebody gets under my skin so bad because of that fucking YouTube algorithm.
It's always the fucking algorithm. Always. The algorithm always recommends me shit where it's just like, oh yeah, we know you best, so you would love this, right? This video of a streamer or a YouTube personality that you've never heard of or care about. You'd probably like this just because you watched this video on the video game they played one time, right?
There's 8 billion streams.
Yes.
And why do I get unsubscribed Joey C feeds constantly? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Why am I getting Crowder? I hate Crowder. I literally hate him. Why is everything Crowder? The internet's trying to fight me. It's trying to bait me into it's instigating me. It's playing me at my own game, the internet, the algorithm.
The algorithm's getting way too smart. It's reached Johnny Cush level. Once it passes that and it reaches human level of intelligence and comprehension, we are fucked.
Now, have you seen the robots that are roaming streets across America?
What do you mean, robots?
Literally, robots with T-shirts on, just walking up and down the street going, "What's up? You looking good today, bro?"
I have seen those, but I'm pretty sure those things are programmed.
I don't want robots, man. I don't want no robots, bro. We can.
So you want somebody to waste their life working at Walmart, moving heavy shit off of pallet jacks for the rest of their life?
Well, no. But I don't want robots, man.
Look, man, I don't like it either, but I don't want to be working at fucking Walmart.
If you're smart, you work at Costco.
You don't think Costco's going to be using fucking robots of all people?
No, it won't be. They'll be still paying you $30 an hour.
They'll still pay you $30 an hour. Even in the dystopian future, they won't hire robots, and the hot dog is still $1.50.
Yeah, and every once in a while, a stock boy gets fucking killed by a case of Sunkist.
Yeah,
Ugh.
a shipment falls off a crate and accidentally kills somebody.
I can't believe a guy and his sons became stars just by going to Costco. You know what I mean? This world's crazy.
I know, man. I'm trying so hard to be a Twitch streamer, trying to figure out how shit works, and then I see what shit is actually working, and I was like, dude, if I was known for this, I would jump off a fucking bridge.
Rob Reiner was talking about the new Spinal Tap movie that came out, and it didn't go well.
Really?
Made $2 million in 1,900 theaters.
Oof.
It went horribly wrong. Didn't sell a ticket anywhere.
Oh,
Lost $20 million.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
And he goes, you know, we spent all this time, all of this money, putting together a funny movie that people have been asking us to do for 40 years, and nobody comes to see it? What the fuck's wrong with you? He goes, I go on YouTube, and there's a guy mowing a lawn. He's got 20 million views. There's a guy folding laundry. And he goes, people would rather watch people fold laundry than watch a written and directed and professionally done movie? The hell is wrong with everyone?
This world is so fucking strange, man. The world I was born in no longer exists. It's so fucking strange.
I'm guilty of it. I've watched guys mow lawns. I've watched guys drive around in cities with a camera in their car, and they don't even do anything.
Why?
But for some reason, I don't have the time to watch a written and well-made project.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just because people don't find theaters to be comfortable anymore. I do know.
And something. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, there is one thing I will say is that I think it's also that people just don't want to deal with people in the fucking public. They just don't want to be in the public setting anymore. And one example of that is I forgot which movie it was. It was some like anime movie or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't watch that shit. But there was a news report that was going around of there was some dude who was watching this movie, and in the middle of some like really intense fight sequence, the dude literally just whipped out his dick and just started pissing in the theater.
What?
Yeah, he just started fucking pissing in the theater, and then everybody around him responded by going like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" and then beat the fucking shit out of him. So they had to stop the fucking movie.
Oh, speaking about guy getting the shit beat out of him for a dick being out, did you remember seeing that corn clip? Where the guy was playing with himself at the corn concert?
That sounds vaguely familiar, actually.
So there was a guy at the corn concert recently that was sitting there, and it looked like he was playing with himself.
Okay.
So it looks like a guy came, and then a guy came up and hit him in the back of the head. Because, of course, he was jerking off in front of children, apparently. And the cops come down, like 8 of them, ramp him up and drag him out.
Yeah.
And they finally tracked the guy down, and they asked him, why were you masturbating at the corn concert? And he was, I was air drumming. I wasn't masturbating. I was air drumming. There's no pictures of me, my penis out. I was literally air drumming.
Oh, Jesus.
So there's a guy sitting by himself, like 4 or 5 just rows in front, right? And everybody's starting to fill in from behind. He's watching Corn, and he's playing that part on with the quick hi-hat part, can't you see that I'm going blind? And you can see when you watch him, like his arm with the thing, and you're like, he wasn't master. His penis wasn't out. His pants was completely zipped when they pulled him out. They
Oh,
literally just
God.
punched the guy in the back of the head for air drumming. And at this point, everybody thinks he was playing with himself in the whole world. And he wasn't. So be careful when you air drum, folks. It could get you insulted.
Oh, God. Thankfully, I hope this dude isn't on the registry. But even if he isn't, his reputation is forever ruined now.
Yeah, that fucking sex registry, that's no joke.
No, that shit is no joke.
I had a friend that was moved into he got a rental house.
Uh-huh.
And every day, the neighbors' dogs would either shit in his yard or they would take the bags of shit and throw them in his front yard.
Oh, fun.
And he'd go out to check his mail and he'd be like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? And it was like, fuck you. And he's like, what is going on? He's like, everybody's it's like, oh, apparently they don't like new people in the neighborhood, whatever. He goes, well, I'm a nice guy. They'll get to know me or whatever. But every day, you have dog shit and fuck you and honking the horn. And come to find out, the guy that lived there before him was a sex offender, like a level 4.
Oh.
So every time they would see him out, they thought that was the guy. And he's like, I'm not I'm a normal guy. I'm not a sex offender. I literally am not a sex offender. He put a sign in his front yard. I'm a different guy.
Jesus Christ.
So be careful where you move, because those online things, they don't refresh.
Yeah, they don't refresh, or if they do, they don't refresh fast enough.
And that's crazy. I mean, why don't we make North Dakota Pedo Dakota? You know what I mean?
Just have a state entirely dedicated to people on the registered sex offender list, and just throw them in there.
Yeah, like an Indian reservation, like a pedo reservation. Do whatever you want. But we better not see you bringing any kids in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it'll be like an Indian reservation, but more like a prison.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't fathom that in my brain. I don't understand how people have time for all of that hijinks.
No, me neither.
Things to do other than whatever they're doing out there. I don't even know anymore. What's wrong with people?
I don't know anymore, and I'm not even sure I want to know. I just fall under the umbrella of people are stupid, people are crazy, and people are just very selfish at times. People just do horrible things for the sake of doing horrible things sometimes.
Because they're hurt. They got to bring the hurt to other people.
Sure.
They got to hurt the hurt. The
hurt
more
people hurt, as they say.
Oh, I've noticed, like we were talking about algorithm earlier, they literally are trying to piss me off.
Yes.
That's their objective.
Yeah, they want you to watch it, and they want you to react to it and post comments and share it and go like, look at this fucking asshole. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, so I log out. Show me what everybody else is watching. I'm sick of the shit I have to see every day. It's all shit.
Just make a new profile.
Get me out of this algorithm, because it makes me mad. Nothing is bringing me joy out of my algorithm. You know?
No.
My algorithm doesn't give me. I'm going to throw my phone in the river.
But you can't do that. How are we supposed to do the show then?
Yeah, so I could do it at the public library.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sure the public library will love to have you in there at 10 at night to record a show.
Yeah, I think we'll have to do it earlier.
Well, like noon?
Pause Reality says Pennsylvania and rename it to Pedovania. Yeah, Pennsylvania is already fucked up as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could work. It's a big chunk of land, too.
Yeah, well, give him the Amish and the pedos.
The Amish will keep them in line.
Pedish Amos. I remember that fake reality show where the one of the guys was like an Amish gangster.
Oh god, that show was fucking awful.
They made some terrible TV shows in the 2000s.
Oh god, yeah. It really was that time period where watching that shit as a kid, it kind of gave me some confidence where I'm just like, wow, they'll put anybody on TV.
Exactly. I could be a star.
I could be on TV.
That guy's ugly.
Yeah, it's like, wow, this show is fucking stupid. Whoever wrote this. I mean, even if this show sucks, somebody got paid to make it.
I remember the greatest Howard Stern rant of all time. He goes, and I would sit in my room and I'd see those guys with the girls, and I go, that guy's a douche. And I'd see him with other guys. I'm like, that guy's a douche. Why are all these women with these douches? And then he goes, I realized one day, I'm the fucking douche. Fuck me.
I've become what I've sworn to destroy.
Those guys are douches, but I'm even worse than them. Women won't even fuck me.
They won't even fuck me. They just want to be around me.
The sweet Dirty D is here. Dirty Dalish is here. Stopping with some popcorn and some smiles.
Excellent. Welcome.
I mean, she brings, you know what? She lights up my algorithm.
True.
She's very nice young lady. Really enjoy listening to some of her shows.
Yes, you should also go and watch her. She live streams on YouTube every so often, either just hanging out or playing some video games like I do on Twitch sometimes. But yeah, you should go watch her.
It's what you call a unicorn. A chick that likes video games. It's a unicorn out there.
Yes, exactly.
It's a very niche market. Not a lot of players. You know what I mean? In that community. Not a lot to choose from that is good as the sweet, dirty Dalish.
Indubitably.
It's my favorite thing. Dirty things and Danish. There's no Danish involved, but for some reason, Dalish and it triggers me wanting a Danish every time I see her name. They call me Danish boy.
I mean, it's close.
I'm going to be Danish Dalish. I want to be one of those guys that takes. I want to be one of those guys that takes his wife's name because I need to clear mine. So next woman I marry, I'm taking her name.
I'm taking my wife's name only because I have soiled mine so horribly.
My name is JD Vance. Do you know that motherfucker's changed his name legally 3 times?
Really?
Yeah. He did that movie, and he didn't want nobody to know he did the movie, so he legally changed his name. And then before he started his political career, he changed his name again to J.D. Vance.
Weird choice, but okay.
And married an Indian woman, which is just still weird. You know, I know racism, whatever, but white guys that marry Indian women are weird guys. You know?
Well, he's Trump's vice president. Of course he's fucking weird.
I mean, he's just like he looks like a giant teddy bear. I want to hug him. I love him so much.
He has such a memeable face.
Johnny, always so many nice things to say about me. When I show up in your chat. Well, of course. I mean, you bring joy, gardening tips, Domino's pizza orders. I mean, we got it all here from you. You know, you got the pulse of what's going on out there. You know what I mean?
Do you know what you mean?
Fuck no, dude. I'm just spewing words now. We might be. Oh no, it might be happening.
We're
getting close.
we're getting close. We're reaching that point where we say the name of the show and we gotta roll credits.
Oh God. No, we love the Dirty Dalish. Everything that she does
Always.
it's an enjoy. She's it's good to have somebody like that can let you escape for a couple hours a day. That's what I like. That's what I need. I need to
Exactly.
escape. I need to light up a bowl, put some headphones on, listen to Dirty, play some pretty cool games. I kind of like her video game choices better than Marco. Just saying. Dalish, I work a little cheaper, if you know what I mean. You could snag me for Marco at any time. I'm just saying, putting it out there. I'm kidding.
Okay, counterpoint. I have a PlayStation. He doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm a problem. Trust me. Johnny's good in small doses. You want to keep it that way.
That's why we do the show once a week.
Short and sweet. That's why I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, no, it's very entertaining. Very entertaining lady. It's just intriguing. It's just an intriguing story,
Sure. Yeah.
I just like people like that. You got options in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I like people like that are like, you know what? I'm an artist. I'm doing my art. And if you don't like it, fuck you. It's just like badass, sensual, but yet petite,
Sure. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's just, badass with sweetness. Sweetness with badass attached. It's like one of those caramel drinks with whiskey on the back. And I don't, what am I, dude? We are too stoned. Trying to be nice.
He said it. He said the thing. He said the thing.
Oh, God. All right. Sorry, Dirty Dalish. I love your programming, and I hope you keep on. The only problem is we don't get enough from you.
It's she's a very busy lady, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure that if she had all the time and freedom in the world, she would stream every day if she wanted to. But it's hard. Trust me, I'm trying my hand at being a Twitch streamer. It's a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Dude, you play video games and trying to control your chat and trying to do 8 things at once. It's like ADHD on fire.
I know. And I don't even have ADHD or autism or any of that shit to begin with. I'm just raw dogging this shit naturally, and that's tough.
Yeah, everything's easy till you do it.
Yeah, it looks easy on the surface, and then you actually do it. He's like, oh fuck.
It only costs $500 to change your name. Yeah,
$500.
I kind of like the name Johnny Seeds. Like I put on the new screen tonight, Johnny Seeds.
That's a good one. It's like Johnny Appleseed, but cooler.
Yeah, Johnny Seeds. They call me Johnny Seeds. Why? Oh, like sunflower seeds.
Because I paid $500 for it.
I paid $500, and it sounds cooler as a podcast host. Johnny Seeds.
Anytime I hear somebody change their name legally, it always reminds me of just, again, we do this all the time, but it just reminds me of that fucking Simpsons bit where Homer changed his name.
Yes.
And he changed his name. It was like, what's your name? My name is Max Power. Wow, that's a great name. Thanks. I saw it on a hairdryer.
Max Power.
Yeah, Max Power.
The best one on The Simpsons was Wilty Romaine. Road Narrows. Was it that country bad guy, Road Narrows?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a night, bro! What a night!
What a night! What a night indeed! What a night! The past couple of nights.
So yeah, it's been a good week of broadcasting. Marijuana's been working good. I want to thank my friends over at Blue Skull for sending over some weed tonight. I paid for it. It's not like they spawn. I got it delivered. It's unbelievable. Las Vegas.
I know, you get your shit delivered to you. That's fucking nice.
Just, the flashbacks of the old dealing of a fucking dealer ruining your whole weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, man, me and the boys are going out. We need weed. We need, like, I don't know, give me an ounce. I'll be over for an ounce. Can you get us an ounce? Well, yeah. Oh, I got it now, dude. No problem. Friday, no worries. I'll set it aside for you. You get there Friday, comes, oh, man, I'm waiting. You go to the guy's house. It's 2 a.m. You're about ready to murder him. You go home with no weed. You ruined your whole Friday night. Now Saturday night, you got to find a new guy to find weed because you know that guy, you're going to kill him.
Yeah, and then when you finally find him and you get a hold of him, he has some wild ass story for you. He's just like, oh yeah, my guy, yeah, he got busted. So I've been under the radar for the last month, and I think I'm in the clear. So do you have weed or not? No, not right now, but maybe tomorrow.
We'll check tomorrow.
Let's check tomorrow.
Oh, we'll keep going. So yeah, now I got on my telephone online, placed an order. A guy showed up at my house in 22 minutes. No hanging out. No listening to the guy's new sick beats that he's got on his computer. And they're like, Johnny, your marijuana happy hour reminds me of going over to the dealer's house and listening to the annoying dealer play his music. I'm like, you finally figured out the show.
Yes, you finally figured out the point of the show. Genuine stoner ASMR. Welcome to the conversation.
Yes, I'm a troll. But just from that to the most effort of the night was getting up off my couch and going to the front door, saying hi, handing the guy a $10 bill, and then now I'm smoking weed. Just like that. 22 minutes now. And it's good.
Thank you once again, Blue Skull, for your quick and easy, straight to the point service.
And I remember getting shit when you go out and ever buy shit weed. God, so it just pissed you off.
Well, yeah, back then you had no other fucking choice.
But yeah, the stress, the paranoia, all of the shit that this says marijuana does to you, it did to me because it was illegal. And I had to deal with these fucking stupid dealers. And I had to worry about going to jail. I just got arrested a month ago.
Yes.
That's what causes the paranoia and the problems with marijuana. The problem is it's illegal.
Yes.
That's the only problem.
Yeah, the only problem with marijuana is that there are some places in this country where you go, man, this shit is so good, it's literally illegal.
And hey, Republicans, one last political thing before we leave tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If you legalize marijuana for the whole country, Republicans, we'd be too lazy to show up and cause ruckus at your shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm too high to be a political activist. I'm too high.
Yeah, and then the ones that do show up, they're going to do an edible before they get started. So halfway through the protest, they're all just going to be taking a fucking nap or just go like, yeah, fucking world peace or global warming or dolphins. What are we protesting?
And then you're like, you go to the Charlie Kirk thing. You're like, I hate that dude. Fuck that dude. You're like, let's take an edible, dude, and we'll fucking talk about that guy or whatever. The halfway through, like you said, you're like, this dude's kind of making some sense, bro.
You know what? Now that I've been thinking about it, by not thinking about it, this guy's making some sense.
There's 2 Johnny Cushes. I'll admit right now. There's sober Johnny Cush when he hears news, and I freak the fuck out. How could Trump do this? How could do this? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Sober John, after I smoke a few joints, Johnny is like, I don't think Trump's doing that bad of a job, man. You know, he's got a few trip ups here and there, bro, but it's all right. You know, that is my different political views from no weed to weed. Let us smoke
Yeah.
and we'll love you, Donnie. Donnie, let us smoke. Let the kids smoke and we won't try to shoot any of you.
Yes, literally. Let the kids smoke.
And you might as well throw the mushrooms in too while you're at it.
Let's not get too carried away here. I'm taking what I can get. Mushrooms maybe later. Let's not push our luck here.
Yeah, mushrooms, you end up with guys naked out in the middle of the street,
Yeah.
shutting down fucking dispensaries and shit. Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah.
We just
At least
want
not
Grandpa at home smoking his bong with Artie Lang. Recent picture of Artie Lang, we were told.
yet.
All right, we want to really thank you, Dirty, for turning in tonight. And God, I'd like to change my name to Dirty Johnny. I really would. But it's already taken, you know?
Yeah,
The
that is a
brilliance.
missed opportunity there.
The brilliance of the artists that make me want to steal their shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, one quick thing. It's been a very music-heavy episode.
Okay.
But this is another thing I'm running into. Have you ever wrote a song and thought it was the most original, coolest thing you've ever done, and then within 24 hours, magically that song is played somewhere and you're like, oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm doing lyrics lately, and then like 2 weeks later, this weird band will pop up with those lyrics. And you're like, those are my lyrics. Have you had that happen to you with any of your material that you've done yet?
Yeah, I do that shit. That happens to me all the time. And it's not because I'm trying to steal or anything. It's just because I probably heard it a long ass time ago when I was a kid or something. And then later on, when I'm trying to write something, I'm like, oh, this thing's popped into my head. I wonder where this came from. I can't remember, so I must have thought of it. Turns out, no.
No, it's just in my subconscious.
Yep.
So yeah, nobody's stealing nobody's stealing my material.
No, your brain just remembered something and then forgot about it and then remembered it again for some reason.
I think that's marijuana, right? That's what's going on with the weed. I think it's
Probably.
starting to fuck with my brain a little bit too much. I'm slowly chonging, bro. I don't know if you've noticed, but after listening to last night's clip, I'm slowly turning into Chong. It
happens eventually once you hit a certain age, and you've just been doing nothing but smoking ever since you were a teenager.
Have I done smoked myself stupid? Can I come back from it? Haven't we officially been too stoned? No.
Are we too stoned to continue?
How stoned am I? Well, if you see tonight's show card, that was the most brilliant, funny. What do you call that? When you I don't know what you call it. The board, the thing, the main picture of the show. When you look on, you click on it, you know.
Oh, the thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Thank you. You're too stoned too. We're both too stoned to come up with the word thumbnail.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Holy shit. We're way too. Okay. Yeah, we're out of here. All right.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I can pay for your name change, John. It'll truly make you happy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do I really want to get my name legally changed to Dirty Johnny?
I mean, you can get fucking fake IDs that say anything.
Yeah, but with a name like Dirty Johnny, it just kind of says you have herpes, doesn't it? Like,
either that or you're a porn star.
Hey, my name's Dirty Johnny. I would never hang out with a guy named Dirty Johnny.
My name is Dirty Johnny. I'm an interior designer.
There's the difference between female nicknames and male nicknames. A dirty female nickname is awesome. A dirty male name is creepy as fuck and shouldn't be done.
Yeah, that does have a tinge of creepiness when it's put on a man.
Yeah, like imagine you and you're over at a friend's house with the wife, hanging out, and this is Dirty Johnny. What's your real name? No, that's my first name's Dirty. Last name's Johnny. My friend Paz Reality paid for it.
Yeah, he told me that he told me he would give me $1,000 to change my name to Dirty Johnny, and he would pay for it. And so, yeah, my rent's covered this month.
Yeah, just call me DJ.
Yeah, DJ. I'm DJ now. Don't even bother with the full name. It's DJ now.
And if I'm gonna be Dirty Johnny, it's gonna be DIRTAAH. Dirty.
Dirty. Yes.
That's from Joe Dirt. See, I just stole some material right there and didn't even know it. All right, we got to go.
Yes.
We're having such a blast. It's hard to go, It's hard to wrap the party up when it's just getting started. But we got to go. We got lives, people.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I would love to keep going, but yeah, we have lives. Well, one of us has a life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a professional podcaster.
Yes, and I am
just take a lot out of my schedule,
Yes, and I am a lowly vampire in training.
We're gonna go out. We're gonna spread the vampire word, one town at a time, but never while you're awake.
No, you can't spread it too fast. If you spread it too fast, then people will want it to stop. Slow and steady.
And why will Marco and Johnny not broadcast in daylight? Not one show has been done in daylight. No. Because we are in our coffins, and the acoustics in the coffin, not good. Not a good Wi-Fi signal.
No, not very good. No. We need to wait until everybody else is asleep. That way we can have all the bandwidth for ourselves.
All right. Okay, I'm done with the community theater. I'm sorry. I'm just cheesy. Chonged out tonight, bro. Fucking ripped up on downers. Some key lime pie tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's the good shit.
And all right. Find everybody, Marco VMARCOVEE. Hold on. 2 stone for the clip. You tell everybody while I find the outro, and we can go home.
All right, I'll do the plugs then.
Let our dogs out to pee.
Yes, let the dogs out to pee. Yes, I'm sure she needs to do that as well. But yes, thank you to Pause Reality and Dirty Daily, and what was that other guy from Rumble? Stiprod. Thank you, Stiprod, for popping in and saying, hey, even though you didn't really say much else, appreciate you popping in and proving that some people in Rumble exist. That's always good to see. But yes, please follow us on the Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, at Marco V with 2 E's 193, and at Marijuana Happy on Twitter and X. Follow me on Twitch at Marco V 193 every Monday, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where me and Johnny will continue our playthrough of Mass Effect and many, many more video games to come, as well as all the other streams I do on Twitch on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And don't forget MHH Network on YouTube and Rumble, especially the Rumble, so that you can see what Johnny does in his free time on the weekends. And last but not least, MHH Johnny's Picks on Spotify and YouTube Music. Over 30 hours of music that Johnny has played throughout the entirety of the Marijuana Happy Hour's existence. And even if you don't know what the fuck that means or what it's even referencing, it's over 30 hours of some of the most kick-ass tunes you have ever heard of or didn't even know existed. So please, go check it out, give it a like, give it a follow us on the socials, spread the love, spread the likes, all that shit. And if Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you once again, Johnny, for your time. Thank you for having me as always. And I will see all of you again Monday, 10 p.m., if not Tuesday next week, for sure.
On the news, a rare dime
Nailed
for
it.
decades sells for over $500,000.
We finally did it after 90 episodes. We nailed the outro, finally.
Just sold for just
Yes.
over $500,000. Who needs dimes when
I
you
don't
got
care if the episode
fucking-
sucked. Just
you got
me
that
hitting the
sticky
timing on
icky-
that. Thank you so much for coming on, bro. Thanks, Dirty Dalish and Pause. Thank all the people that listen in the shadows.
to That's So Funny.
Yes, those of you who are silent and don't want to have your names out in the chat for whatever reason, we do notice you, and we do appreciate you.
And I'm well aware that you're Paz making homemade key lime pie down in the Glades.
That's the real dimes.
The key lime pie.
You don't need fucking.
It's the real dimes you need, you know.
You need that Abraham Lincoln.
I could use some key lime pie right
You
now.
need to smoke
Both.
the fucking
Both weed-wise
Gettysburg
and
Address
literally.
and shit, you know what
The
I'm
key lime
saying?
pie sounds real
You need
good
that
right
shit
now.
that
To be
frees the
honest.
slaves, motherfucker.
I mean, that shit is my favorite. Nobody got that on DoorDash, man, right now. That sucks.
Abraham Lincoln.
I'm gonna smoke some key lime pie. Or eating key lime pie.
Subscribe to That's So Funny.
It's called key lime pie because it tastes like key lime for
That
about half a
Underground
second.
Railroad shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to
And then I'm
smoke that.
gonna have
You
my
fucking-
Sprite that I made
Yeah,
with
that's what you-
pine needles.
That's what you fucking need. Whatever, man.
I like homemade
That's
key
Uh,
lime pie
a
with
rare
that good
dime
lime
hidden for
zest they
decades
added.
sells for over $500,000.
That shit's
An
fire
extraordinary
heavy
rare
metal.
dime whose
Fire
where-
heavy metal,
whereabouts
fire
have
heavy
remained
metal.
a mystery since
Fire
the
heavy metal,
1970s
fire heavy
has
metal,
just
fire heavy
sold for
metal.
Just over $500,000. Who needs dimes when you got
We are
fucking-
too stoned.
You got that sticky
Indeed. Peace out, brother man. Catch you later.
The FCC requires us to stop because we are officially too stoned.
Subscribe to
Sayonara.
That's So Funny.
We're responsible broadcasters.